Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and it's time for episode 76 of my question and answer series. Not a whole lot to answer this week, so starting with Arturo Martinez, what are the thoughts on the Amazon Air Prime? It's actually called Prime Air, and I think it's an interesting concept. Obviously it's too early. They're not really going to be implementing this until 2015, so they still have a lot of room to get some things worked out. But of course, some of the initial concerns that concern a lot of people is, can people mess with these things? Can they remotely control these themselves? Is this going to be accurate enough to drop your package off at your doorstep instead of like on your roof by accident or anything like that? How's it going to help with, or how's it going to deal with people who live in apartments? So there are still a lot of questions left to be answered. I don't know. I mean, do people really need products that quickly? I don't know. I mean, it's a really cool idea, no doubt about that, but still a long way to go until they actually plan on implementing it. So next up, also from Arturo Martinez, what are the thoughts on Honored? Well, I googled Honored, and I'm not exactly too sure what you are referring to, so I can't really answer your question there. Also from the same person, what are the specs of the Amazon Air Prime? I just got rid of that page, but I'm not too sure. It's just a quadricopter that can fly to GPS coordinates and drop off packages and then go back. From Fatty Slim, yes, you do have to pay online for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and that's kind of disappointing. I mean, you're already spending quite a bit on the console itself, and then you have to pay for online access. Just doesn't seem right. Next up, from Arturo Martinez, what is a recognizable tablet that is portable and has flash drive ports? Well, Microsoft's Surface does. That's one of its biggest strong points, is that it has a full-sized USB port on it. Can't really see exactly where it's located from any of these photos, but of course it is somewhere on the side. Here's one. There's the full-size USB port, so you can plug pretty much anything you want into that USB port and use it like you would on a normal computer. Or you could get pretty much any Android tablet that supports micro USB, and you could use this micro USB OTG cable, which allows you to plug pretty much anything into it through the micro USB port on the tablet itself. So here's one right here. Here's an Android tablet with a portable hard drive plugged into it using the OTG cable. So you can plug things like mice and keyboard and flash drives and hard drives into it and go ahead and use it up. And you can see that it works on phones and tablets and other devices. Lastly, from Nikhil Paladugu, what do you think of the iPad Air, not the Microsoft Air? Do you recommend buying it? I mean, obviously it's a good tablet, it's popular. The thing is that it's a bit pricey nowadays. I like the Surface, to be honest. If I had to choose a tablet, it might be that. It's cheaper, and to me the Surface looks kind of cool. The iPad Air is just a bit stale, but I mean, it's still a good tablet. If you spend the $500 minimum to get it, you're obviously going to be happy with it. I'm just not a tablet person anymore. I haven't been a tablet person for over a year. That's why I got my MacBook Air in place of my iPad 2. So I don't really have too many thoughts on the iPad Air, but I mean, it's a good tablet for what it is, and everybody who picks one up is generally happy with it. So that's it with episode 76 of my question and answer series. Next week will be episode 77, so if you have any questions that you would like me to try and answer, leave those down below in the comments area. But that's it with the video, so thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all in a couple of days.